Okay, in this video, we are looking at how to set up the chessboard, and here in front of me I've got a chessboard and all the different pieces. Now, one of the first things that we need to think about is where we're going to place the queen, and you should know by now that the queen always goes on her own colour. So if I start down here with the white queen is going to go on the white square, and the black queen is going to go on the black square. Now I know those squares are blue. Sometimes pieces actually traditionally would have been red as well, but we're going to stick with black and white for this. So I've got the queens in place facing each other off. Next to the queen, of course, sits the king. So there we have the queen and the king. Now what I like to also do, I like to put in the rooks. They look like castles. So here are my castles, the rook 1 and rook 2. And there is rook 1 and rook 2. They go in the corners. Remember, they can only travel in straight lines. Defending the king and the queen are the bishops. So here is the bishop on either side. There's a white bishop on either side. And of course, we've got remaining the knights, which go here next to the castle, the rook. Okay, so that is the main lineup at the back of the more valuable pieces. And then at the front, defending all of those, are those really important pawns. So I'm placing these pawns down into the front like this. So there's my black line. And here is my white line of pawns that I've got down here. Always takes a little bit of time to set up the board. Really important that you set up the board correctly. All the pieces, as you can see, are facing each other. White always takes the first move. Mr. Moore and myself are going to teach you about the first sort of couple to few moves in another video. But there it is, setting up the board.